Hello Internet, welcome to Masterpiece Builds. I'm Mike Pierce, an adult fan of Lego and Transformer fanatic. I've been working on a series of builds to commemorate the 1986 Transformers, the movie, which is one of my favorite pieces of Transformers media. So with that, let's jump on in. We're doing Unicron. My Unicron build is really, kind of just for fun. It's sort of a smaller take, office desk toy kind of thing. The secret here with this guy starts with this 1x2 plate that has 3 handles coming out of it, and we're going to put 3 of those together. Kind of makes his core sort of a semicircle. And we'll take this 1x2 with the plate or with the handle on it, slap that behind there. That's where his neck will go, and then we'll fill out the rest of his body with 2x2 plate and a 2x2 circle. And we can use these little quarter circle tiles to sort of round out the bottom of his torso there. And then a 2x2 jumper here will make sort of his center. And then these little cheese plates, these little 1x1 wedges, kind of make his chest. And then we'll give him for the his center, that kind of circle, the mouth basically, the hole where he eats the planets. And then we'll go and build his head here. We're going to take a little 1x1 with a clip on it and attach a little 1x1 brick, which my peers call a Travis brick. Take this little 1x2 jumper and add it to the back of his head, sort of to just add volume to his head. A little 1x1 plate to top it off, or 1x1 tile rather. A couple little horns. And lastly, a little stadium tile. It's a little 1x1, where one side of it is round. And you can kind of see them starting to come together. We'll make his legs really quick. Legs are going to start with these little robot arms. And he actually needs 3 of those across that bottom there. And we'll get them all on. And we're taking this little 1x1 that's round and has a little handle, which is a super useful part. A couple of those to make sort of his knees, make his legs work. And then we just want to face those so that the studs are facing inside. And add these bricks. And a little plate here. And a little 1x2 inverted curve, and then this 2x2 tile, 2x2 curve tile. So, oops, dropped a brick. So yeah, so the studs are kind of inside, leaving this like exposed surface and/or these studs in here, which is really kind of just to add texture, greebling to sort of sell that he's a very big thing, and there's little things like cities or canyons or whatever. Because he's a planet. So anyway, we'll keep going. We'll add another brick and another 1x2 plate and another inverted 1x2, and then this 2x2 curved tile slope. There's his legs. Just kind of tuck that out of the way for now. Okay, so there's a good chunk of Unicron. We'll take these 1x2 clips, 1x2 plates of clips, and we'll kind of add them like that. And fold them back for now. A little wonder part, 1x1 rounded part with clip, pops in there, and pops in there. Kind of just filling in the mass on his chest, collarbone, so to speak. We're going to make his arms real quick. Again, the wonder part, any part that in Lego that can be sort of a double joint by itself is really useful for Transformers. They tend to have a lot of like double jointed knees, mechanisms for folding, sliding, that kind of stuff. Take a 1x2 curved tile there to sort of secure his arm. And then a little 1x1 clip. 1x1 plate with a clip on it. A couple of those to make sure of his elbow. These little 1x2 brackets, inverted brackets. Kind of make the rest of the mass of his arms. And then for smaller guys, sometimes I like using these 1x2 plates that are round on both sides They do things like swivel real easy and approximate kind of a round, fist, round grip. And then secure that all down with a 1x2 tile. Same here. And then, leaving these studs kind of exposed on the outside here is intentional. Again, just sort of greebling texture. Even though he's a real small guy, kind of approximate that he's busy, has a lot going on. Okay, we'll do his back. We'll secure all this with a 2x2. And then we'll start working on his wings. Once again, the wonder part. Commonly used because it allows you to do a lot of mobility in small spaces. 1x2 rounded to sort of just secure that and allow them to move clearly, easily. This little it's a clip. What's it called? A bar holder with clip. A couple of those can attach into that wonder part and swivel, but also they will allow us to peg in these parts. So these came from a Ninjago set. One of those ones where it's like just the Ninjago figure, and then with a bunch of basically these translucent effect parts. So they're kind of just like perfectly shaped to make little wings for a Unicron at this scale. Since we're sort of impressionistic, stylistic here. There's most of them. Let's see here. We got to get his little chomper thingy. So those clip holders again can go right here in the back. In the middle, bit of a tight squeeze, and put these big orange barbs on there, which will be evident what they're for when we transform him. But they're kind of cool. One more here, and then a couple more of these robot arms. Just go here to help basically sell that he's spherical when we transform him. And then the same thing here, just a couple of those little barbs, again, just to kind of give that rounded impression. And that, my friends, is a tiny, cute desk toy Unicron. Makes me happy. Love to see if you guys build them. Make sure and tag Masterpiece Builds and show me your work. I didn't really obsess about accuracy to the cartoon. I mean, there's a lot of blue in his design and stuff, but this is just, kind of made on the click to be fun, and it occurred to me that maybe you have the parts to build one too. Get more love for tiny little stylistic chibi Unicron. So let's go ahead and transform him. We're going to take and spin his head around and fold it back. We're going to take and fold his arms up on that little pivoting wonder part, and turn him around and fold just all this stuff out. And then push his wings, so these little wonder parts here pivot, so push his wings down just a little bit. We'll need to go down a little bit for clearance. And then kind of just start wrapping everything around. So wrap his arms around. Make a little semi-convincing globe. Pop out this little thing back here. Start twisting his legs to where they need to go. Twist them there a little bit. It's not super tight. Just get it kind of looking appropriately squashed up into a ball. And then these guys just sort of complete, again, that rounded effect. And then these actually, it helped if I build them right in the first place, pop out and become those big talons. Now you've got Unicron floating around with that, what's his name, Vince Spiccola beat. Okay. And then, throw together a little Cybertron. Like, get a couple round bricks. Doesn't need to be anything fancy, but you can do little destroying Cybertron or whatever planet they're from at the opening of the movie. And because he floats in space, he doesn't really stand very well. He's not really meant to stand. So you got a little just display, bit, which I just peg into that little robot arm down there. And there you go. That's how to build your own desk toy scale mini Unicron. Anyway, it's good to see everyone again. I am Masterpiece Builds on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and Patreon. Thanks for following me. Thanks for supporting me. Stay tuned. Let's do awesome things together in 2022. Bye.